KTX3, Texoma's Weather Authority, with Brian James.
Happy Monday afternoon to you. Make sure you stay weather aware for tonight into the early morning hours. We have a line of storms on the way, and for a large part of Texoma, it's going to take place when you're asleep. So make sure you have a couple different ways to receive alerts overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Clouds, some scattered showers around for the day today, but then tonight the storms will be developing and making their way on through. Some of those could potentially be severe, and then much cooler once we get past Tuesday, the rest of the week into next weekend. It is going to feel more like fall, or feel more like winter. It's also going to feel more like winter for next week as well. 50 in Oklahoma City, Parrot Nichols, 55 degrees in Wichita Falls, 71 in Houston, 55 also in Amarillo. Storm system back to the west, making its way to the east pretty quick. The center of circulation is a little farther back to the west, just onshore across parts of California. That's going to move to the east today, and it's going to generate some stronger thunderstorms coming up in our neck of the woods, and then points to the east for the day tomorrow as well. That whole storm system zips to the east, so once it does move out of here, we're going to take some of that low-level moisture that's been hanging around for several days, and it's going to finally move on out. So the best timing for thunderstorms as we go through the night tonight, scattered showers around 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. By midnight, 2 and 4 o'clock, that's when we're going to see the bulk of the thunderstorms, especially around 2 a.m. But look at 6 a.m., 8 a.m., the storms are gone. So by the time we get to early tomorrow morning, those storms are out of here. And we'll have highs in the low 60s tomorrow, around 60 today, 63 tomorrow. Cold front comes in. We're back in the 50s on Wednesday, 40s for the Thursday, Friday time frame. Into the weekend, look at next week. We may be down in the mid-30s by the middle part of next week. That's 10 days away or so, 9-10 days away. But yes, we do have some much colder air on the way once the storm system moves by. Futurecast for the rest of the day today, some scattered showers around now. As we go through the afternoon hours, we'll see a temperature around 60, still a cloudy sky, and a couple little spots of rain here and there. As we head toward midnight tonight, let's go at about 11 o'clock. You see the thunderstorms developing in the eastern parts of the Texas Panhandle, far western Oklahoma, around Childress, up towards, say, about Elk City or so. By midnight, those storms are making the way through the western parts of Texoma. By 2 a.m., around the I-44 corridor, Lawton, Wichita Falls, down to Graham. These storms could pack a punch, could have some gusty winds in excess of 60 miles an hour, hail larger than 1 inch in diameter, and can't rule out a couple tornadoes as well. By 4 a.m., those storms are near the I-35 corridor, racing off to the east. 7 a.m., 51 degrees. You see the back edge of the clouds. That quickly moves to the east, so by noon, we're in sunshine, and we'll stay sunny for the afternoon. Breezy southwest wind, though, will continue through the afternoon, 10 to 20, maybe upwards of 15 to 25 miles an hour, so gusty winds behind the dry line. There's also a risk for severe weather, a slight to marginal risk for severe weather. That slight risk has been extended a little farther south, now includes all of Texoma. So make sure you stay weather aware for tonight. Hail, 1 inch in diameter, 65 mile an hour wind gusts, and there is a threat for at least a couple tornadoes. So please make sure you're staying weather aware for tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow. Upper 50s to low 60s, some scattered showers around today, plenty of clouds. Southeast wind will be around 10 to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, those storms make their way in. Again, some of those could potentially be severe. Upper 40s, mid 40s back to the northwest. Upper 40s in Lawton, 51 in Wichita Falls tonight, 48 in Seymour, 54 in Jacksboro, with those storms making their way to the east of Texoma by first thing, probably before sunrise tomorrow morning. The rest of the day, we'll have some sunshine, low 60s for a high, low 50s Wednesday. Then we're back in the 40s, and look at the nighttime lows. They drop below freezing as we head toward the latter part of the week into the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.